Go ahead.
Is all the you got to cut the house down. House
now.
Cut all the house down.
Cut the house.
Cut all that damn house down.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Mic is on.
Butt Bayou. By the time you get that damn dog in the truck, you can put the hammer down, because by that time the Smoky will have gone butt Bayou. Unless
what?
Unless you're in Missouri or Illinois. I'm not licensed in your state, but don't worry, our attorneys are.
Missouri.
I went deep roots market. Oh, giving it away. There we go. Woo!
Check it.
Check it.
Mark.
What?
See.
Hey, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Appreciate shit out of you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Kind of an ill-prepared show tonight, but it is what we're doing. And I don't eat carbs.
That's good to know.
I hadn't eaten carbs since Monday, Labor Day. I don't do scales. I can tell. I've dropped the top part of a shelf here already. So that's the beer shelf, but you know. But we're gonna get into it. Hope y'all having a good evening. I know. Oh, I'm gonna cut the stinger off now. Get out of here, camera. Shit. Come on now. Get. Who's on there?
I've determined.
Old Nate Bashard. What do you say there, fella?
I've determined. I think I'm looking like a much more trim.
Orson Welles, you said.
Orson Welles. Yeah, I don't. It just came to me just a few minutes ago.
Or Johnny Fever with cancer.
Johnny Fever from WKRP with cancer.
With cancer.
With cancer. Okay. Did he ever get cancer?
No, he got a ponytail later.
Yeah. But
you had a ponytail.
I did.
I got a PT. Undercover PT. That's what Howard Hessman did. The bald guy with the little knob job coming out the. Well, we hope everybody's had a good week. Boy, I had a busy old week. Had a bunch of shit to do, but I was lucky to get down here and listen to some record albums and drink me some liquor.
Did you have a good Labor Day?
Oh, I labored. Yeah,
y'all did a show last Sunday.
We did.
That was interesting.
Sunday.
I watched.
Yeah, we did me and Jay did an NES marathon for charity.
For charity.
No, we're gonna just sit around and play some video games anyway, and I'm like, shit, let's stream this bitch. So we hooked it up, and I realized, and we didn't do it tonight, but at any point during record night, we could just do that exact thing. Like I could just, hook the controller up, and we could, instead of showing the picture of the record, we could show whatever game we're doing. We could do it right now. But it just kind of coming to my head. We didn't do it tonight, but tonight I was more interested in sitting down and reminiscing, because we had a little sad news. Everybody knows, and everybody knows me knows it's probably hit me harder than most folks. Is Old Bandit took a hike on us yesterday, and man, I've probably seen Smoking the Bandit probably more than any other movie in the history of movies. I've seen that
More than Summer Rental?
Yes. Oh God, yes.
Because you only see that once a summer.
Tenfold more.
Okay.
And I've seen Summer Rental hundreds of times. I bet Smokey and the Bandit is in the thousands.
You've seen Smokey and the Bandit more than Cannonball Run?
Yes. Me and my buddy, old Brinkman, we used to watch.
Those weren't. Hey, that's
Smokey
not
the
my
Bandit.
favorite. My Gator might be my favorite.
Yeah. Okay. I ain't nothing wrong with Gator now.
Gators, and what I like about it is a lot of it was shot in Savannah.
Yeah.
And it ends up out at Tybee, and it's you know.
Oh wow! Nate said he just got back from the Wayne Kramer MC5 Lick Out the Jam's 50th anniversary ship.
Whoa.
Was he in Detroit?
I don't know.
Was that a cruise?
It sounds like a cruise.
It ended with the word ship.
I don't know if it wasn't a cruise. Now, let me, you know, we talked about last week. Somebody was asking me about the list, and you mentioned Seizure Salad a couple of weeks ago.
Seizure Salad.
That was something that was on the list.
What's that, a band name?
No.
Oh, your list.
It was a list I kept of things I thought was funny. Seizure Salad was one, and that just reminded me of him saying that.
Drink your beer around there. Or lick your shorts.
With the hair? Yeah, you had a big old hairball on it.
But the other idea I had was, what if you you owned a nice boat and you go out front and you shine your boat up and you get it all nice and shiny, and you're so proud of it you want to go get some professional photos taken of your boat. Where do you go? Glamour ships.
Okay.
Are you writing this down?
No, I already wrote it down. It was on the list.
It's on his phone, but I think he traded his phone in or something.
Yeah, I've got it exported. What type of text documents do you guys like to collect? XML files, DocMs. I'm more of a Lotus Notes kind of guy, but I don't have a lot
I
of.
usually export to PDF now.
I don't have a lot of company nowadays with Lotus Notes.
You can't alter that. It's like basically it's basically a graphic.
I like the Google Docs. So I think that's pretty cool.
Take a lap.
Google Doc, big Google Docs thing?
I'm a Google Doc guy. That's how we do the program show. Yeah, so I've been drinking. God damn it! I've been drinking liquors because I can't have beer because no carbs. No carbs. All right. God bless Burt Reynolds, man, and all the joy he has brought to me and my fellers' lives for all this time. Damn it, man.
NPR, when they did a little bit on him, they weren't exactly kind. They talked a lot about his failures and
Oh, he's a butthole.
bad decisions he made. And he did some good things too, though, like set up a acting, school down in Jupiter where he lived, and something at Florida State Florida State.
I think he was a good guy, but he was a tough guy, and he still even after he got famous, he liked to have fun and kid around, but he didn't take no shit neither.
Right.
I think he kind of stayed that way where he didn't take no shit. I'm wearing my Smoking the Bandit shirt too,
Okay.
Yep.
I'm wearing my Bulldog shirt because we're playing South Carolina tomorrow.
Woo! Let me get to my rundown here. What else we got to say about it? Oh, and I posted to the page this week, just jumping right on off of if I can find the damn. I got things. Damn it, I ain't got nothing. Everything's lost. What am I gonna do?
What are you looking for?
No, we posted that there was this little teaser of an article that the Melvins had been recording with Al Cicero from Sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, what? And they have an album coming out, apparently, called Sabbath Coming. No, Sabbath. It's called Sabbath.
And it's coming.
And it's coming. I'm going to read this from Metal Injection. About a week ago, the Melvins updated their Facebook picture, profile picture. It said, a dark Sabbath in 10. Form cometh dude. What? I mean, it's like, is that Sanskrit? Not exactly descriptive, blah, blah, blah. And then they posted, man, I meant to send a picture of this to the page, but there's an eBay listing of a test pressing that's Melvin's and Al Cicero. So this shit's done. It's coming out. And it's going to be on Amphetamine Records. And I heard a clip of them doing. Oh, I can't remember what song it was. Maybe Black Sabbath, the song.
Are they doing Sabbath songs on this album?
And it is incredible. I mean, there is a 30-second clip, and they're in the booth, and the producer's like listening to it. Yoshi, I think it's Yoshi, and it was like, oh, the producer's going, oh man, and it's gnarly. So that's gonna be cool. I think I downloaded a picture to go along with it. Did I download something?
You probably did.
Kitty?
You got a lot in your rundown there.
I got a lot going. Nope, that's not it. What's that? Nope, nope. Who's that? Nope. I got nope. What? Nope. Nope.
That ain't it.
Nope. Oh no.
You didn't download it.
I didn't download anything. You know, it's funny. I landed on this graphic, so I'll tell the story now. It's funny because I stumbled on the fact that, you know, the record store day, now that we've talked about, there's a cassette store day. And we've talked about it for a couple of years. It's not a very big thing. But some bands, some labels like to release things on cassette, kind of a cheap, kitschy way to release some stuff. And it's funny because
it's a novelty.
It's a novelty for a lot of people, and it's a cheap way of doing it. It's like cool and hippie, but at the same time cheap. So anyway, I again went through the cassette store day release list of all the people doing it. I know one band, like Future Cop. It's like a synth wave group, kind of like Survive. It's a Future Cop, or I can't remember. But yeah, that was the only one I knew. But it reminded me also of earlier this week. Look down in that bag, Steve. I picked up for 35 cents in a Goodwill. Grabbed a couple of things out of there, a couple of VHS tapes, and one record that we'll show later. But in this deal for 35 cents was a Black Uru tape. Tilt that down, Jay. There you go. Sensimilla. It's a great album. And I'm like, yeah, man, bet. I'll do that for 35 cents. Shit. And so I get into the car after this day of work. I take this bitch and I pop it in the tape player. And I start hearing like relaxing sounds of the ocean. And I'm like, yeah, reggae. Here it comes, mother. Yeah. And they're like, here we go. We're going to tell you about the soothing sounds of relaxation. I'm like, yeah, reggae. Lord have mercy, you know, and then waiting on it. I keep waiting. And they just keep playing these soft sounds, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so I eject the tape and pull it out. And look what it is. The acoustic sand peddler. Look at this. It's some relaxation tape. Tilt down. Some relaxation tape that's stuck in this Black Uru cassette.
Didn't you say you looked at it though?
I looked at it and I'm like, oh yeah, I wish it was a clear tape. I didn't take the time to like actually read the name of the artist on there, like a freaking dumbass. But I think this 35 cents. I'm gonna throw it in the trash. But it's funny as hell. And you know it's funny today because it's Friday. I'm getting off work, and I'm like, man, I need something to jam in the car. And I still got like 6.
You shouldn't throw it away. This is a good mashup.
Well, I got a 6-disc in dash, but I still got the tape player. It's a 2002 car, and so I reached over in my little glove box area and I pulled out Genesis Invisible Touch on cassette, threw it in my player coming home from work today. And let me tell you what, I have a phone full of MP3s at 320, right?
Yeah.
Pretty decent. I mean, not top of the line, but a 320 MP3 it's not terrible. I put that cassette in, blows them away. Sounds incredible. I mean, the bass was a little mushy, but I was like, this Invisible Touch is rocking my freaking car right now. It really was. I was really impressed, and I know that shit, and I'm just not.
Do you have a cassette changer?
Dude, I need a cassette changer. You know, we talked about actually in the Atari Alcove right now. We got Suspiria playing on VHS. Now we talked about Goblin, who did the soundtrack for Suspiria. They're coming around like what, in a couple months, Steve?
They'll be in Raleigh October 30th.
Oh, yeah.
October 30th. Oh, that's right for Halloween too.
Yeah, we mentioned that.
Yeah, yeah. So the
Right before.
it's like a spooky movie. So we talked about Tom York's going to be doing the remake soundtrack. Is that what? Or he's remaking the soundtrack?
He's remaking the soundtrack.
Directed. No. But there is a remade film coming out.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a new film and a new soundtrack.
And a new soundtrack. And he's doing the new one.
Yeah.
And so this is this shit coming out right here. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to be on pink vinyl. He's real stoked about it too. 25 track Sweet for Suspiria will be pressed on double pink vinyl. Be released 26 October via XL Recordings. So you can click to pre-order. But damn, 4 sides. I'm cheap, dude. Ain't nobody getting nothing. Pretty cool though. It'd be interesting to see what Tom York. What do you think Tom York's effort of Suspiria is going to be, given what we know about what the Goblin track sounds like already? What do you think? You think he can handle that, or it'll be something?
Oh, I'm sure he'll do it his own way.
I think it'll be cool, but it'll definitely be Tom York's version.
Right.
Not to be obvious about it, but I don't think it's going to sound like Goblin. But I think it's going to sound good.
I'm not a big Coldplay fan.
You don't like Coldplay, Jay? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying. I'm just putting it up there.
Just to add to that conversation.
Baby Apple. All right, what else is going on here? I'm going to zip through some stuff. There's a new Charles Bradley's coming out with his last record after he died. He's going to have some cool covers, including like Nirvana is going to be on here. That's what really
I saw there was a box set coming out of Nick Mason's solo album.
Yeah, what is that about?
I don't know. He had like 3, or at least 3. I know there's 3 albums on this box set. No, I think he was slightly more ambient in his solo work.
That's what I thought. This, hey, back.
Yeah, Pink Floyd drummer.
Back to this Charles Bradley shit though. Of course, it's going to come out on Daptone. This is his first posthumous release or whatever. But some of the songs that he's going to be covering. Have you ever heard him sing? I mean, it's the most soulful shit you've ever heard in your life. He's going to be doing Nirvana's "Stay Away." Neil Young's "Heart of Gold" is also on there. I don't know, but that's going to be interesting. That's coming out soon. But that's cool. Love some Charles Bradley, man. That's some of the most modern, soulful voice you'll ever hear. Also, there's a Mingus deal coming out where he's when he was doing a little week residency or so in Detroit, and I'm sure this shit's going to be bonkers. This is some shit I just kind of sketched down. You guys ever sketch things down? I sketched it all over the place. It's during '73. It's a lost recording, playing with a quintet at Detroit's Strata Concert Gallery. BBE's putting it out, so it should be cool. Check it out. It's coming out in just like a month or so. I realize we're dilly-dallying, so I'm trying to zip along some of this. Or else we'll be here all damn night. Y'all don't want to keep you up all night, do you? Y'all got to get up and mow the yard tomorrow. Take your wife to Home Depot and look at fixtures and shit.
I will say that I heard this at the gas station.
Okay.
You know, they play news now in your tank.
Oh, yeah, I hate that shit.
Your pump. Greta Van Fleet announced a new album called Anthem of the Peaceful Army. It's coming out in October, I believe. And there's a new song they just released.
Do you have any of her stuff on vinyl?
Yes, I do, actually.
Yeah, didn't you just get that, right?
Nah, a little. I mean,
a little
yeah,
what?
A little
Christmas
while.
time? Something?
No.
Like that? I don't know nobody.
Maybe. I don't know. Led Zeppelin Jr.
Led Zeppelin Jr.
The Led Zeppelin kids.
That's pretty cool. What else I have? Anything else going on?
Probably not.
I probably had some stuff that. Nope, that's it.
Something about Mike Oliver?
We had a local sports.
Your taste likes big old fish?
No, no, hell.
I figured you would.
We had a local legend in sports
Who
pass
called
away.
wrestling for 2 years?
He did. He was Ring of Honor for a short while.
Y'all been around south. You may know Mike Hogwood. He passed away.
If you ever got Raycom Sports in your
Yeah.
area, you might have seen him on the sideline.
Well, if you ever bought a car from Cameron
Yeah, he also sold Kias.
We sold them, baby.
Me and Mike both worked with him
You worked with him on the last day.
A couple weeks ago.
right before he died.
It was weird. It was probably, I'm an angel of death, which like y'all didn't know that already. But I thought, I was like, I may have been the one of the last new people he ever ran into. Isn't that weird? New.
You're probably the last person to ever record him.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. Don't you say?
What'd you say?
Actually, no.
That sounds good.
No, I did because somebody was going back and listening to us in the booth, and when he got done recording the commercial, I was like, "Woo, Mike, that's money in the bank right there now." And the guy was like, "Did you say money in the bank?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "If it'll get him out of there fast, I'll tell him I started Chicago Fire. I don't give a shit." But Mike was money in the bank.
Yeah.
God bless him.
We should do a shot for him.
Yeah, Fartin A. Well, it's really for the Bandit. Let's be honest about it.
Well, yeah.
But for Hog too.
But we have another death that you announced tonight.
Mac Miller. Mac
no,
Miller died.
Bill Daly. Bill Daly.
And Bill
just
Daly.
died. Yeah, it just came across the wire.
This is just over the wire.
That's
Bill
breaking
Daly
news.
from I Dream of Jeannie and
Bob Newhart's what I
Bob
know.
Newhart,
Yeah.
the flight,
Oh, who gives a
the
fuck
pilot.
about Mac Miller?
Jay loves Mac Miller. He wants to mention that as much as he can, and since nobody can hear what the shit he's saying,
The guy from Chester, what's his face? That just died last year.
So Bill
Ron
Daly,
Dunn,
Bill Daly, Mike Hogwood, and Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Right.
Been a hell of a week to be a human being. I'll tell you what.
Evan just got.
Haven't got a little.
Evan just got in.
No, they got a hell of a band.
Haven't got a little bit dangerous.
I'm pretty sure Mac Miller's going to
Them opioids will fuck you up sideways. I'm telling you. Stay right along with them.
You hear about the chick that died last week?
Indian.
Got shot.
No carbs.
No carbs.
No.
All right.
What'd she do?
Let's talk about what we played. I wish y'all quit dicking around.
Police were called out to a house for a welfare check.
Can't hear you, Jay.
Went out there with
Was it
a
good?
pistol and shot.
Got messages. Get on the
That
mic,
was-
Jay.
She was on the first 3 seasons.
That was a suicide. Is what that was. Walk out with a plastic gun in front of cops. You know they're gonna shoot you dead.
Yeah. And then you still get the insurance money.
Oh yeah.
Suicide, you don't get it. But if a cop shoots you, you get the money.
There you go.
Well, we'll finish that up in Sunday school this Sunday. Y'all come over. We've had a lot of fun here tonight, folks. But if you want some real fun, come back on Sunday.
It'd be a painful way to go. Get shot like multiple times by the cops because you don't die.
I tell you, a painful way to die is dying. I don't want to die at all. None of it. I don't want nothing to do with it.
I would die in my sleep. I'm immortal, though. I'm not dying.
I hope one of Jerry Cantrell's guitar strings just whoosh, takes it right out of me.
I'm tired of you bad-mouthing Jerry Cantrell.
I want a little. So tonight I played some homage to Burt, man. The Bandit played some kind of southern rock vibes at times. I offset it, of course, at other times. But of course, we had to play some Jerry Reed. We had to play some southern rocks. This stuff that kind of oozed that late '70s trucking badass mofo vibe to me. And I mean, Allman Brothers is kind of there, and I was a little late getting on the program this evening when I wanted to kind of bust some of that out. This is not an Allman Brothers that I play very often, and it was pretty good. It's got some funkier jams on it at times, but it's also got some stuff that's it's a little slower. but
1980.
that's an 80?
Yep.
Honey, hush.
Yep.
Huh? Somebody's asking about your brand of cigarette, Jay.
I don't smoke.
So do you know what goes good with opioids? Viceroys. Show them what you got tonight, Jay. Benson and Hedges. And look at the box. It's a fucking snakeskin box.
Nice.
I mean, if Carl or Cross Colors made cigarettes. Anyway, so with that we played the Allman Brothers record, and I had to go right for some Jerry Reed because you know what? Because I had to. This is cooking. We play this from time to time. This one always blows my mind. It's 1970 on RCA. Keep that tilted down now. I got to get rid of that glare.
Jerry the hippie out by the river playing.
Yeah. There's a track on here though. What's it called? Plastic Saddle. If you ever heard Plastic Saddle by Jerry Reed?
Nope.
It's got that same kind of vibe as Amos Moses. That country funk. That plucky Telecaster sound. It's really cool. And Plastic Saddle's not one that jumps out at you when you think of Jerry Reed songs. But it's a really, really dope song. I think I just ate one of my teeth.
What about Evening Shade? I just remember y'all Evening Shade.
Oh, Evening Shade. Remember the time we come out and he shaved his mustache?
They'll probably. I bet you they'll have an. I bet you our local antenna station will have a Evening Shade marathon.
They already did a Tonight Show episode.
MeTV's putting on a marathon of Gunsmoke that he was on.
Yeah, he was on there.
Oh yeah,
He was on some
the
of
black and
Twilight-
white
He was
ones.
on some
Good
Twilight
ones.
Zones too.
Yeah. Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. This is one of those where we ran out of a record and had to grab something real fast, and you know.
Because everybody knows Bert loves Black Sabbath.
Of course.
Fucking yeah.
Who doesn't love Black Sabbath? If you don't,
Burt was middle of the way, man.
I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I know you.
He was our national acrobat.
National Acrobat.
Yeah, that's one of the songs from that.
Oh.
I think.
But national or natural?
I think it's national.
I'm a natural woman. Woman.
Damn, I nailed it.
You ever heard of Parker Stevenson, Steve?
The quarterback
Actor?
for the new quarterback from Michigan.
He's the one on
No, that's Shea Parkins.
What did we just watch?
Ace Ventura.
Parker Stevenson.
Stroker Ace. He's the bad guy.
Parker Stevenson fans out there watching the show tonight?
Is that the Hardy Boys?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Till
I
read
was
that.
not a fan of. I didn't watch
He's
the
in
Hardy
Stroker Ace.
Boys. Oh, okay.
He's in
Some-
North and South Mini.
Somebody said Jay strikes me as a Chesterfield man. He does have kind of a Chesterfield vibe.
Throwback guy.
Strikes me as more of a. What kind of cigarettes do little boys smoke?
Well, I found we have a store called Sheets here. Some local.
What if these people are in Holland? What are we supposed to do now with this poor portion of the show? If somebody's in Holland, this whole portion of the show.
Well, it's just some local dig we have. They have vanities there.
Oh.
They're like $7.
You say Vantage? Okay, we used to have a golf tournament here, the Vantage Open, because it's a Winston-Salem.
Jay's a golfman.
King of-
R.J.
King of
Reynolds.
Tobacco. You ever been down 40? They got to have a truck with that on the side of it, an Vantage Open truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Parked out near Clemens somewhere.
Yep.
You guys like malls?
That company that used to do trucks.
Hey, Mickey
Can we
Mouse.
speak in any broader terms tonight, folks? I'm just.
This show's lagging, man.
I wished it was lagging. That was another one of those. The record ended. That was twice we got caught tonight. I can't say nothing.
You can't?
No.
Can't not say
Are
no.
they one of your clients or something?
No. I mean, I think it's funny. Anything that freaks out squares, I love.
I love their response. It was like they gave them instructions on how to burn shoes.
I heard somebody compare him to Al Bundy. See that meme?
I love how it's like, hey, I know what. Since y'all are so hell bent on supporting all these disabled veterans and shit you claim to support, why don't you go give all your Nikes to them instead of burning them? Which won't happen. But anyway, Merle Haggard, Okie from Muskogee. This is kind of on that vibe I was talking about, brothers and sisters of
I
the
was
world.
sitting on the couch tonight. Let me tell you a little story.
Yeah, I love.
I was sitting on the couch tonight, and I wasn't going to come over here.
You had a bathroom problem.
Well, I'd had some onion rings that were
Okay.
really not settling with me. Spent a lot of time in the bathroom. but-
Outback? Did you get you a blooming onion?
No, this was at Hero House.
Blooming onions will tear me
Usually
up.
where I run to our good friend Ken Craven on Fridays.
Now, Ken Craven will get that salad over there now, that blackened chicken salad.
I got the fajita salad.
Fajita
Chicken fajita
salad.
salad. I got that tonight.
Did that give you the Darius?
I think it was the onion rings.
Well,
So anyway, I'm sitting on the couch and
it's
I'm
a salad with onion rings.
I'm deciding I won't go because I may need to shit all night. I don't want
Yeah.
to shit here for damn straight. But
Good shit station.
shit.
Good shit station. I love my fan burned out.
But I noticed Grooming Record Night was on Twitch, so I clicked on it and brought up Twitch, and Okie from Muskogee, it was just started playing.
Yeah.
I listened to it and I thought, you know what? I think I'll go over there. So I puckered up and got my shit and came over.
Hell yeah. What's up, Bill? We see you on there, bro. I'll be seeing you, man.
That's my
Medical
story.
Lotion, Nate.
I'm sticking to it.
I was gonna tell a shit something.
A
but
shit story?
I don't remember.
Uh-oh. Jay's
Come on, Jay.
yawning.
Get it together. Dig it a week from last week, something I picked up on vacation up at Harvest Records in Asheville, North Carolina. Eagle Twin, The Thundering Herd. Killer. I'd streamed this a couple of times.
What kind of music is this?
Stoner Doom, two-piece.
Stoner Doom 2
Look at this, though.
Oh, I think you played some of this last week.
No, I just opened it tonight. Big Business I played last week. But look at that picture. It's a guitar player who plays an 8-string guitar and a drummer. And great shit. I was really impressed with this. Jay, what do you think about that?
It's fine. Good.
Okay.
So what amps are these with the tubes sticking up the top where you can see them?
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I think that's just something they're sitting on. I mean, there's an orange right there, obviously.
No, look. They got these amp heads that have tubes on top, and then they have a little piece of plastic so you can sit on it.
I don't know. Hold that guy
That's
up.
kind of cool.
See if we can get that picture in there. I don't think-
I'll shut it. Sorry. See if you can see that. See what they're sitting on.
I have to give them a second to look at it now. I don't think it's focusing good. Too close.
Probably doesn't have enough light on it.
There you go, freeze. It's good stuff. If you guys have never heard Eagle Twin, go check them out. At least give them a YouTube spin, and maybe it's something you want to pick up down the road or something. It may not be your bag, but it's damn good good enough for a YouTube spin. I promise you that. This next record, I'm telling you right now, this is Sleeper City for me. Complete Sleeper City. I was looking over my country stack for some like Jerry Reed, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, that kind of shit. And this popped up. I'm like, oh, this is one of my trucker records. It's like one of the Cletus Maggart CB records, and it's not. This is Volunteer Jam.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with Volunteer Jam.
What the hell?
It's a festival.
Really? Every year? I don't know shit about this. This is from '76, I think Jay said.
That's not the one Charlie Daniels puts on, is it?
Yeah.
Charlie Daniels, yeah, okay.
What we got?
This is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Absolutely phenomenal record. Hanging out over there in my...
Something you just bought on the cheap somewhere, probably?
Is it a decent recording of a live?
Yeah, oh yeah. I've had
Let me
that.
see that.
Hang on. I've had that. Hang on, I can do it from here. That's all right. I've had that
Have you had that?
6-7 years probably. Sitting over here in like the I never play this stack.
Bologna stuff.
Not baloney, but in a country stack that I don't dip into very often. And when
Put that in your mainstream stack.
I really should, because it's not a country record. It's
Sensibility stack.
it's a good record.
Or you can put that in the jazz. What does that go on there?
It really bridges the gap between a lot of different genres. So I should probably just put it in my rock stack, which is at least alphabetized for Christ's sake.
You know who produced this album?
Jerry Cantrell
Paul Hornsby.
and the Range.
Yeah. Paul Hornsby.
And the Range.
Okay.
Hornsby, we're talking about the Dead. You know he played.
Yeah, he plays with the Dead. Or
That's
plays
just
with
the way it is. Ba-da-da, ba-da-ba,
Talk
ba-da-da.
about an odd pairing.
Some things will never change.
Bruce Hornsby's done some pretty interesting things.
Like curl in the back of his head. Oh my life.
That's just the way it is.
There's a Jerry on it, Jerry Eubanks.
Oh, Eubanks. Are we going to get into a Eubanks situation
And a
here?
Jerry situation.
I have turned Jay onto Card Sharks. If you guys don't watch Card Sharks,
Have ya?
if you guys don't watch Card Sharks, you can just skip the way right the fuck on out of my life.
Fuck yourself. You gonna watch Card Shark.
Card Sharks is maybe the greatest show of all time, but that's a conversation for another night. Another time, the record ended, and we're standing here looking at each other like, "Doy." Are we ever just look at somebody and go, "Doy, doy"? We're all going to "Doy, doy," and Jay grabbed one.
He says grab something 80s.
I said, "Grab some 80s," and Jay said, "Doy," and he grabbed this. Kacha Goo.
Is that Too Shy to Shy?
Yeah,
Shy to
it's a great
I
record.
think it's the only one, probably.
No, and it also has that other song that's on 16 Candles.
Hush, hush.
Yeah, I saw this recently.
What was the name of that other song that's on? Oh, let me see.
Kajagoogoo,
No.
Magic Man, Laws and Promises, White Feathers.
Damn
Any of
it.
these ring a bell, Steve?
I was hoping Murfreesboro would be closer to us, but it's not.
South of Nashville, right?
Yeah, it's south of Nashville.
Hmm.
I was thinking we ought to go to volunteers.
Tennessee State University.
Middle Tennessee State.
That record blew me away.
I'm sorry.
It really did.
Where are we talking about?
No, I was asking if any of those songs made rang a bell. One was on 16 Candles. That's not
Let me see it.
Hush
I
Hush.
don't know.
Hush Hush, I'll Be Wine.
Side one.
It was on side one. Chat may know something.
Oh, Lies and Promises.
Is that the one on 16 Candles?
Probably.
Good stuff. That's a sleeper, too. I mean, really. It's a good 80s record. If you're looking for something like, man, I'm just kind of in that vibe, that's a good 80s record. And speaking of just
Promises.
good record in
That
general, this was the true homage tonight, the closest I could get to it. Jerry Reed's Eastbound and Down. I've got the Smoking the Bandit soundtrack. It's in really poor shape. I don't think it's got a cover. If I do find something, I'll
a short time to get there.
look at that back cover. Show that back cover. That's one of my favorite back covers
Watch
ever.
old bandit
What you talking
run.
about, boy?
Jerry got his head all cocked sideways.
Hey,
That's-
officer.
you betcha he does. That of the first record. I mean, it's to me sounds very very similar to the first record. And I made the realization tonight that, man, Stereo Lab just straight ripped these cats. It's a direct copy of Noise. That bum 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 bum, that just driving. It's exactly what Stereo Lab did and built an entire career off of it, which is great. They do a great job, but Noy did it first for sure. And you may not know that. Yeah, man, that Jerry Reed is a strong candidate for greatest cover of all time. Damn straight, man. I need like a Jerry Reed tattoo. I really do. Or a bandit tattoo. I should get one now. Since he passed. I need a bandit tattoo. And you played this as our last record, Steve.
Oh yeah, you said you want to play one? I said sure, why not? I put on this is a Porcupine Tree album that I thought I didn't have, so I ordered it for Amazon, and then it came and I realized, oh, I have this. So I sent it back, and I got another record coming. But this is The Sky Moves Sideways from, I forget what year.
90s?
Late.
Or later than that?
We listened to side D, Moonlop.
Okay. Okay, would you give me an open club soda that's sitting on the top of there?
And I had downloaded this album from the library, but when on the library it only made available like 5 or 6 songs, and I thought that was the album, but apparently it's not. There's a ton more.
New York.
New York.
I like the fact that there's a TARDIS sitting, or not a TARDIS, but
Is there really a TARDIS?
well, it's a police box.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
It's not blue, but
No.
it has a kind of cool cover.
So how many Porcupine Tree albums do you have now?
Now I think I got one coming Tuesday. It'll make my 5th, I think.
Wow. Okay. Getting on up yonder.
But I only have one Steven Wilson. I wish I had that one you have, Insurgency.
That's the only one I've got.
That's one of his
Which
best,
one do you
of his
have?
overall best albums.
Which one do you have?
I have that. It's just a record store day release. December
we're
7th.
Yeah, we're going to see him. Hey, y'all come up to Chapel Hill. Come with us. Y'all hang around. We'll cut a watermelon after a while. Nope. You know why? Carbs. No carbs.
I will say watermelon is very high glycemic. It would.
Can't have no fruit.
What's that?
Oh, Jay's picking up the mic, everybody.
What's the deal with all these bands that announce shows like a year in advance? Do you hear Paul
McCartney?
Like,
The biggest ones do. The Billy Joels, the Elton Johns, the old ones, the old guys that Guns N' Roses.
You don't need that announcement. Like, it's going to sell out regardless.
I think they need to stroke their ego that says, "Hey, everybody still loves you."
You
see you next year.
You going to see Paul McCartney? Have you ever seen Paul McCartney?
I've never seen Paul McCartney.
Oh, it'd be.
And I wanted to see him last night on Jimmy Fallon. It was apparently pretty good. They did a little thing going down the elevator, and they would open the elevator doors, and Paul McCartney and him would be like playing ping pong or something.
That's one of those where
what the fuck?
I kind of think I maybe should see that.
Did you see the James Corden thing last week?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's,
him on James Corden was really good. I don't either, but that was really good.
well, that's all we played tonight. So we'll get into a dig of the week.
Literally, dig of the week.
Oh, that's wet.
Wet. But we're digging in some stuff tonight. Now this is not all you know.
I know.
It's not supposed to be all record stores
we got records.
and completing collections of Impulse, John Coltrane collection. It's not all about that.
Well, it will be. Can you hand me that box right there? Jeez, there's a lot of shit.
No, just grab the records off the top.
Okay.
I think I can hand you that box.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, don't do the whole box. Just do the records.
Cat's probably peed on it. Good luck.
No, ain't been access to
Damn,
it.
there's a lot of CDs in there.
Big band.
A lot of big bands.
That's all right.
Little
I like the big band sound.
Yeah.
Glenn Miller.
So the girlfriend brought over some stuff from her grandpa. Some stereo equipment. Got a tape deck, a carousel CD.
You got
changer.
something out there in the kitchen that's badass. We don't even know what it is.
Oh, that's a distribution amplifier. I think.
It's got a delay on it, and
wood grain.
it's
Yeah. But no, she sent like a nice receiver, a 2-channel stereo receiver that's pretty high-end, probably 90s receiver. A tape deck, which my tape deck's dying, so
Hey.
that'd be kind of cool. And a
you can go to
6-disc
tape store day.
carousel CD changer, which I don't need if anybody needs this carousel changer.
We're gonna give it away.
Yeah, I don't need it.
Call in. Call in.
Call in now and get a free CD changer. But in addition to that, a shit ton of CDs from like big band CDs. There's a camcorder down here.
Camcorder.
And also this stack of records. You know, these are obviously not Beatles and Black Sabbath records, but
Let's go through them.
but let's go through them. The Eddie Dukin story.
Eddie Dukin story. Tyrone Power. Original Eddie Dukin recordings on a 6i Columbia.
6i Columbia. There we go.
Might have to put that on.
That'd be kind of cool. There could be some sleepers in here. The Evita soundtrack, based on the life story of Eva Peron.
Is that Madonna?
Music by Andrew Lloyd Webber.
She did the yeah.
Andrew Lloyd Webber. I mean, you know, come on.
Are you a bigger fan of Andrew or Lloyd?
Oh, I'm a Webber guy. If you couldn't tell from last week and the butt I put off, yeah, I'm a Webber boy.
You seem like Webber material.
Cat just fell off the TV sleeping.
You sound like
That's
Webber.
exactly what that was.
You seem like Webber material.
You sound like a Weber man.
This is a Glenn Miller film soundtrack.
I like that cover.
Yeah, it's a great
That's
track.
on 20th Century Fox LP records.
This seems really early to me. Let's see what the
Is that country?
yeah.
The funny thing is Glenn Miller. No, it's not an old album. There's so many
It's a soundtrack,
Glenn Miller
yeah.
albums where it's not Glenn Miller playing because it's going to fall at the bottom.
You know, it's funny because that's one of those the albums that when I first started collecting records, I would buy Glenn Miller shit up one side and down the other because I like Glenn Miller and I like big band stuff. But you realize, you know, you see that all the time. You don't buy it all the time. Henry Mancini Academy Award songs.
Nice. Is
look,
Moon River on there?
B.F. Goodrich.
Is Moon River on there? That's an RCA Victor.
I just did some. I don't see Moon River.
It might have been before Moon River.
I just did some B.F. Goodrich commercials.
Moon River. Was that Breakfast at Tiffany's? I was just going to mention that I used to water ski on Moon River. It's in Savannah.
Really?
Yep.
DJ Trish joining us live. It's good to see you, Trish. God bless. Awesome. Thanks for joining us live. We're just going through some stacks of stuff the girlfriend gave me from her grandpa. Best of Mario Lanza.
Actually, Moon River is Johnny Mercer.
Johnny Mercer, old J-Man.
I divert.
You go into an Italian household from back in the day, you're going to find some Mario Lanza records.
You should have played this tonight.
I should have. The night's young. So this is another one.
Mario Lanza.
British teeth.
Boy, Jim Neighbors. That's
Suave, Rico Suave.
Oh, what's in here now?
Uh-oh.
Autograph?
It's a killer gatefold. Jim Neighbors sings the great love songs.
That's this one. Oh, it belongs
on
in here.
Columbia.
Who do you think he was singing them to?
Nope.
He was
Jay.
singing them to his love. The love of his life.
Rock Hudson. Were they out here at one time?
You're stretching. You're stretching.
No, they really were.
Look, this guy really loves Eddie Dukin.
Jim Neighbors. Can't go wrong with old Jim.
It's got the Indiana song in it.
Another Eddie Dukin. Featuring the piano of Carmen Cavallaro.
Okay. It's like Pee Wee Herman kind of.
Maggie's theme. Vardy. And the medallion strings.
Vardy.
That's a nice gatefold. No, it's not. It's a gatefold. It's not a nice gatefold.
Maggie's thing.
Who knows, man? There could be some real sleepers in here. I don't know.
So tell me a little bit about Finn's grandfather.
Big band guy, obviously.
But he had taste for city bands, city music. He wasn't a country music guy.
No.
Okay.
He's a refined gentleman.
Okay.
Very well
This is
off.
refined
I
taste.
think he owned a school, like a finishing school kind of thing. So when I
Okay.
say he's well off, I don't mean he did well down at the mill. I mean he's like well off.
Yeah.
And he had a refined taste. Trish, I did love those mixes you sent. Thank you very much. That was a great mix
Killed
going
it.
on. That one came out of my skin earlier. It bored a hole.
I killed it.
Mills Brothers, another gatefold.
Singing Men.
Charles Boys.
Oh, look at there.
Mills Brothers.
Saxophone.
Mills Brothers. We're the Mills Brothers.
Let me see that. Let's see what the Mills Brothers were.
Unless you're in Missouri or Illinois, I'm not licensed in your state.
But our lawyers in your city are.
Does he have a number?
Yeah, he's all zeros.
No, he's not.
He is.
Come on.
He's all zero, but he wouldn't say all zeros because that just sounds bad. So it was like 336. It wasn't all zeros, like 777.
I'd say like.
Zero, zero,
pick up
zero,
the
zero.
phone, dial 336 and keep dialing zero till somebody answers that telephone.
That's the 9 line. 1-800 and
Okay.
There's nothing funny about that.
You know, stuff-
amigo.
The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe. I read that as Negro. I wanted to say that. Wolf. It's Nero Wolfe, starring Sidney Greenstreet. That's a lion-ass last name if I ever seen one. Complete as broadcast on NBC Radio, November 17th, 1950. Thrift store I went in the other that we talked about. I picked up that Black Uru cassette that was not Their VHS was 2 for $1, and I'm like, okay, I found this. Okay, I found one, and I was like, okay, now I got to find another one to make it work. But this is the Colors of War.
That's not cool.
It is. It's a long ass VHS tape.
I looked it up on somewhere. The Kit Parker films. He did a bunch of these war films, and this is a compilation of those short films he made.
These are like,
and they're all in color.
It's color, actual footage from like World War II stuff.
Yeah.
So this is 38 minutes of the Marines at Tarawa, the shores of Iwo Jima. That's an Academy Award nominee.
I bet that's pretty graphic.
Nazis attack, tank convoy, Thunderbolt, and the report from
Lightfoot.
But dude, this is pretty solid for 50 cents. I can't wait to put that in. It's going to be great for background stuff. But what I really wanted out of this score was I saw this Reading Rainbow logo and damn near lost my shit. Reading Rainbow presents Gregory the Terrible Eater, hosted by LeVar Burton.
I was going to say, that's the LeVar Burton series, right?
Includes Gia Monsters Meet You at the Airport. 2 fantastic adventures that make reading fun. So it's got 2 episodes. This is 60 minutes. 2 episodes of Reading Rainbow on here.
Well, it's a PBS show, right?
Yeah. Damn be sure we're going to put this on and listen to some music behind it.
FHE, that's the brand of the Ninja Turtles. Or Ninja Turtles.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Don't get capitals on it.
And in that same place, I retched over there in this. I saw some records, and it was all like gospel and Christmas and country bullshit. And then I went up to it. I saw, like, oh, there's some other records, and I saw like there's a double Ted Nugent live, which I didn't buy because I don't like Ted Nugent.
Good record. Double Gonzo?
I don't know.
Got it. No, I'll give you one of mine.
No. But I did find Shaft, the double LP.
Complete. Got the correct LPs in it.
It's got the correct LPs. They're in pretty damn good shape.
GW?
Where was I at?
GWGB?
Yeah.
No, I was in Galax, Virginia. And I will say, I grew up with, my mom had the Shaft 45, which I now have, and I played the piss out of that 45. And I thought that was the coolest shit. It started out as us like kind of making fun of it, because like, oh, listen how 70s this sounds.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I was just like, damn, that shit is tight.
Listen how 70s that sounds.
Yeah. And I've never actually
Enterprise
had.
Records. I haven't seen that label before.
I've never had this soundtrack.
Oh, it's K-Tower when I first saw it.
No, it's MGM, but this is a derivative of that, probably. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I've never had this, and man,
Well, guess what? Now you do.
I always want to pick up Isaac Hayes albums, but I know so often they're so soft.
oh, somebody keeps saying the sound keeps going out.
Uh-oh.
You stepping on the cable?
Check.
Oh, you're on.
Bop, 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 bop. It could be the compression of the.
Baller.
You
Baller.
got a warning about that earlier.
Baller.
No, it was something else. Just make sure you ain't stepping on that cable down there. Especially that naked one. We got a naked one down there. Let's take it. Damn, I didn't get any new commercials. Let's take us a quick break and come back with a. Oops. What's all that? Nope.
So
That's gone too.
Gone from there to there.
Everything's gone.
Chip speak.
Nice.
What?
So to chat and chip speak.
Yes. Stay tuned. We're going to come back with something. I don't know what we're going to do.
I brought soda.
You brought us
You ain't
something?
gonna like it. But I
Carbs?
brought a soda you ain't gonna
Oh,
like.
no. And we pick a chip down here.
We'll pick a chip. Maybe we'll pick one you don't like either.
Well, that'd be even better because
Oh, lots of carbs.
carbs.
Damn, tons of carbs.
No carbs.
We'll do the ketchup chip.
We can do whatever you want. Right? All right. Y'all stand by. We'll be back in a minute here on a live episode of
Or
Grown
should we
Man
just
Record
go with
Night.
date? We'll go with date. Whatever's the latest. Oh, August 28th. There you go.
All right. Y'all, where's my damn shit? All right, y'all stand by.
October 2nd.
Move over, bacon. Now there's something meatier. Delicious sizzling.
Fake bacon?
Mom's sizzling is real meat.
No soy, no fillers?
Sizzling is real meat. A lot more meat to eat in every package because it's 50% leaner than bacon.
Delicious.
Move over, bacon. Now we're something meatier.
Delicious, real meat sizzling.
Sizzling for breakfast in original pork or tasty beef.
A tape of this quality deserves to be played in the most sophisticated of systems. Because Sony Premium Tape has more music, where other tapes have distortion and hiss. Sony Audio Tape. It's the closest you can get to music.
The high range is cut off. If the cattle can't get to you, you've got to get to the cattle. Come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro country.
I'm Beefsteak Charlie. Beefsteak Chuck's been telling me about restaurant school.
Uncle Charlie, everything we learned in school you shouldn't do and couldn't do, you do.
I've always believed in giving people a lot for a little. No one beeps about the check at Beefsteak Charlie. And on Mondays through Fridays for just $9.99, get all the barbecued ribs and chicken you can eat. At Beefsteak Charlie's, we won't stop giving
Until you say, Uncle. 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 Uncle.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Look, look, look. Look. There you go, Buzz. Yeah, I might go up in it with the elevator. But they ain't because I'm going
gonna do that. It's up there.
No.
Check.
It's not going to the computer. Y'all hang on.
You heard that?
Through this bullshit microphone.
There we go.
Yeah. What was the problem? There.
Yeah, walk
there.
away. Walk away from
Walk
it.
away.
Go over there.
Nope. Yep.
Nope. Alright. Shit! I've been doing this shit the whole fucking show. God bless America. No sound on all the commercials. God almighty.
Kachanga Mania.
I've been telling you for like months now, use that gaffer's tape you got and wrap it up.
No, I just found that tape.
Yeah, we gotta bury these cables, man.
Yeah, put them under the floor. Alright. We're back.
Somebody to wire this room is what you need to do. Put ports over there, put a port over here.
Ports. Because no
Port
carbs.
it. Port it.
Port. No carbs.
You doing chip chat or so to speak?
So to speak.
We got sound. We're doing a sound, so to speak.
Yeah, we got a sound, so to speak.
Carb it. Hell, you're gonna carb it.
There's a lot of carbs, 36 carbs.
All you gotta do is take a sip.
I'm just taking a sip. All right, what we got here, Steve?
That'd be a couple carbs to sip.
I know you don't care much for this flavor.
Okay.
But I've got one or two of these that we got to try because this is part of the series of sodas from Harris Teeter. Their craft soda private selection. This is the lime mint julep.
Okay, I'm not super opposed to this now.
Okay. Now, the description on the bottle says enhanced with flavors of fresh spearmint and tangy lime juice. That's two things I would never want to put together.
And this is from Harris Teeter, you said?
This is their mint julep.
Give it a Carl.
Wow. Like toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Pretty good though.
No.
No? No?
Toothpaste.
Oh.
I mean, it's not terrible, but if you don't take a sip of this and say toothpaste immediately, there's something wrong with you.
It's the spearmint.
That's
or
fucking
Wrigley's gum.
That's toothpaste.
Wrigley's spearmint.
Yeah. Spearmint. I would not want to buy that for fun. Does it make me gag? No, but I would not want to buy that for fun.
I wouldn't probably. I love mint, but not in my soda.
I mean, I would drink a mint julep like alcohol drink.
Yeah.
I would drink one if somebody's like, oh, here you go, it's Kentucky Derby Day.
Mostly bourbon.
Yeah. You know,
I'd
prefer just give me some bourbon, but if not, I wouldn't complain about it. That, without the alcohol, I may complain about it. It really tastes like a piece of gum or toothpaste. Especially as it kind of stick lips.
More a piece of gum to me because it's sweet.
Yeah.
Toothpaste ain't gonna be sweet. Like
And if you lick your lips, it kind of stays with you. It's kind of there.
it might clean your breath though.
It could, like
Your skanky mouth.
like Goldschlager. I am in ketosis, and ketosis causes bad breath.
Halitosis causes halitosis.
Ketosis causes halitosis. But I'm in ketosis. Where my
No carb.
where my body's running off of fat, not carbs, because there's no carbs. All right. The ketoshin station. What's our chip? We got us a chip to do for chip chat.
Well,
Technically, it's open bag, I guess. Right?
technically,
Well, we got a little situation.
we got a lot of chips.
We got a lot of chips
And
over
we
here.
decided we were going to go by dates and pick the oldest one, and we found some that are back in June, but we found this one that's flat. So we decided because it's flat, we probably should do this one. because
That
someone
means-
probably pressed the air out of it. Although
And they could be stale.
they could be stale, so we're going to find out. This is what is SE Grocers? Do you know what store this is?
That had to be a Bossman and Kimmy.
Are you sure? It might not be. Where'd you go?
Asheville?
What's the store? Up
Ingles?
There? Ingles.
No.
Not
Ingles is that woman's name. Chips.
Laura Ingalls?
No.
Oh, Laura Lynn.
Something land. Laura.
Oh, I think, yeah, Boxman, he brought a ton of chips. So what we have here is a cheddar and sour cream flavored Ripple SE Grocers.
Does it list where it's from? Like a city?
Probably. Jacksonville, Florida.
That'd be Winn-Dixie, right?
Nope, no Winn-Dixie.
I ain't stale.
Got some crunch to it.
It's a tough chip.
That's a little stale.
On the back end?
Yeah. But still, because it's a Ripple chip, it's still
No, I
enough
think that's
to
the
it.
chip itself that tastes like that.
Huh.
Not the best potato.
No, not the best potato. Not the best flavor.
Loaded with carbs.
But it's the first carb I've had since Monday.
Well,
so it tastes like heaven.
12 chips has 15 carbs.
That's all right. They're good chips, though.
Cheat day.
It's a good dip chip.
It's a good dip. It's got a lot of dexterity to it. A lot of
There are
integrity.
better tasting ruffled chips, though.
There are better tasting chips.
It's not Russell, Steve.
It's a ruffled chip.
A ridged chip.
For her pleasure. Ridged for her pleasure.
Rutabaga. Good chip though. I was a little worried with it being kind of open like that.
Yeah.
But that's a good chip, man. I'm not ashamed of that at all. That's good stuff. Well,
so you got 3 bags over here from June.
June Cleaver.
You might start doubling up for the next few weeks.
No doubles. We don't double up here.
You used to double up, didn't you?
We used to double up.
But I'll tell you, as a man who used to work at Frito-Lay, stales will last you a long time.
Oh yeah. I'll eat stale chips all damn day long. Actually,
I'm not saying they're stale. I'm just saying past their date.
Oh sure. I always tell that's just recommended. When meat goes bad, that's recommended. If you can't cook it up and smell it and tell it if it's shitty, then you ain't no count no way. All right, well, thanks everybody for hanging out with us.
I got a gig next Sunday, by the way.
Next Sunday?
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I got to shoot a commercial
at the
Sunday.
Double D Burnout Saloon.
Woo!
And that's a good time for folks who don't like to stay out late to come see the Leadneck play the music outdoors on the county line. Biker place, but they're good people. They're good people.
I'm gonna bring my ape hangers up there.
Just don't bring no rice burners, whatever you do.
No. American muscle.
It has to sound like that.
It's got to sound like it's about to throw a rod.
No, I don't see no Hells Angels there.
All right.
I've played at a Hells Angels clubhouse before.
Hell yeah. We'll talk. We don't be talking Hell's Angels on the air now. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. We hope you guys enjoy it. We got some more music coming up, so switch over to the Twitch channel. I need to build a Twitch graphic. Switch over there.
I'm like the Mother Teresa of bikers.
Hell yeah.
Bringing music to the biker community.
Butt bikers.
Mother Teresa.
Butt bikers. All right. Hey, who knows? We may come up with an NES stream during the weekend, so y'all keep up with us. We hope y'all have a good weekend and get your family together and love up on them one time for me. You hear now? Get up on them. One good time. Yeah, we had a good time. We having a good time in honor of the old bandit tonight. And
what do you mean get up on them?
Hug up on your family.
Okay.
Give them some loving.
Scared me there for a minute.
Tell them Mikey Banana said, I need to scrub up on you, family. Well,
I don't think.
I grew up in a children's home, so all this is normal to me.
I'm not licensed in your state.
No, I'm not licensed. I ain't licensed in anybody's state. So we'll see y'all, and God bless. And hey, switch over to Twitch. We're gonna play some music. Pull your wiener out. Take a picture of it. We'll see you.